Introducing the new Heritage series from Mustad. Our heritage, your legacy. Okay, we'll start with a Mustad Heritage Heavy Wet S80. This is a size 10. I have sheer 40-0 brown. This is the March Brown Wet Fly. An absolute must if you like swinging wets. So we'll just attach our tying thread and go down a wee ways. So we'll remove that. I have a wood duck feather. I'm just going to take 3 or 4 fibres from that. And I'll place these. I need to go a little bit further back. Place these on top of the hook shank. Just correct my thread. And just tack those in. A little bit too long there. I'll just come in. What do we get this right? There we are. That's good. I like a long tail on this. Just want to make sure those fibres are right. That's good. I've got just a wee ways back to there. That's perfect, and I can go back up again just to secure those. Okay, then I've got some medium oval gold tinsel. I'll tie this in the full length of the hook shank. Down to the tail. There, that's perfect. Good. Then I'll spin my tying thread anti-clockwise so it gets a flat profile, so I can split it. Oops. Let's flatten that out. There we go. Keep that open, and I need a little wax on here. Now it's important that you wax your thread after you've split it. If you wax it before you split it, it's not easy to split. I'm just going to undo that so I can go all the way to the top. Hang that tinsel out the way. That's good. Now I've got my homemade Hares ear dubbing, which is short and spiky. I just want to place a bit of this in. We can do this so we can remove some of it. It's better to have a little too much in that you can remove than too little. There we go. Just position it, and then I'll spin it up clockwise, and you'll see that then we can remove any dense areas of the dubbing. We don't want it super dense. Spin that up again. Get it nice and tight. There we go, it's spiky. That's perfect. Okay, and I'll come back a few turns. So, and then we want to Start off with a slender body at the back, getting thicker as we go forward. Like so. That's very good. Then what I'll do is I'll go around the back the opposite way with the rib. This is a super buggy effective pattern. I've caught trout and salmon on this. So just come here and then I'll come up. Go back a wee ways with my thread. Lock that off, like so. And I can come in my tinsel scissors. I have an old pair of renowned scissors here that have not lost their full sharpness, but I mark them with black tape, and I just use these for wire and tinsel now. I could still use them, but I mark them now, so I don't use any of my others for the job of cutting metal. Just go back a wee ways there. That's good, that's perfect. You can brush those fibres out if you wish to make it more buggy, but I think that's buggy enough. So now I've got a brown speckled partridge hackle, which I've prepared like that, and I'll just come in and trim it off there. Want some wax on my tying thread here. This will help hold everything in place. Then I want to come up get it perfectly positioned. There we are. Go back. Like so. Just trim those ends off. And then I can go back forward. My hackle plier, and when you're placing your hackle plier on your hackle, try and get it in line with the hackle. It makes things much easier. Okay, so let's get that first turn in. And again here you can put as much hackle or as little hackle as you wish. There we are, that's good. Move my tying thread around the back of the hackle plier so I catch the hackle in. Once again, fold everything back. There we are, and I can remove that hackle plier. Build a nice little head up, flatten my thread again. Start at the front, tie into the hook eye, then I go back. That's good. And turn my vise this way to remove surplus Hackle stem. And I'll take my whip finish, a little bit of wax again. Just build up that head a little. Give it one more. Nice and secure. Remove the tying thread. And that's the March Brown wet fly. If you enjoy the videos, please like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching.